If you are struggling against mid-ladder decks, this match will be perfect for you. So I like to identify a matchup using Goblin Barrel and Ice Spirit, right? So he has to play something, or either I'll get damage or I'll get to know their deck. So he has MK and he has a Musketeer and he has Duchess, right? So it might be some sort of mid-ladder deck, which is totally fine. Now, how do you win this kind of mid-ladder matchups? You have to play perfect defense and you have to get a little bit of damage lead. Why? Because if you look at it, he has Duchess, right? And he has Fireball, he has MK, so he might be have a heavy win condition. So in this kind of matchups, you gotta get a good damage rate. So even if they get like a good damage in double or triple, it usually a little bit tough to play in double triple. So you wanna get a good damage lead. And this guy has a lock too, yeah. So I will definitely need to get a good damage lead and then I'll win. So identifying this matchup, this is a pretty tough matchup because he has Duchess. The problem is if he has a win condition, he can just fireball out my cannon, then he can get his win condition to my tower. He might have like a hog or something, or he might have balloon to cause he has MK, or he might not have a win condition at all. If he doesn't have a win condition, it's a pretty good matchup. Now, what could be the two common mistakes? Obviously, against any mid ladder deck, it doesn't matter if he has Duchess or not, Royal Shift Tower, it doesn't matter. Against your mid ladder decks, you gotta identify their full deck, like literally full deck. If you do, like, I know that I can rocket out that musky and get away with it, that's why I rocketed, but always, literally always, know their deck first so you can attack later. Know their mid ladder deck, like this guy played RG at the bridge, so I just had a cannon, I just played Ice Spirit. The reason I won't play guards, because if I play guards, he will just preload, try to preload right, and I played a knight. And now I can get a good Evo barrel too, and this is perfect. I can just play a princess. And that Ice Fizz unfortunately live at 1 HP, so left side is not going to tank, but it's totally fine. Now, what would be the second common mistake? Second common mistake would be letting damage go. In it doesn't matter if they have any Duchess deck, like any Duchess deck, you can't get any damage go, like any damage go. If you get any damage go, we are going to lose. If you have to like take a little bit of damage, like what I have to do is I have to play Ice Spirit. I have to let that both lock on, and then I can get Evo Cannon to clear everything off. Now, it's totally fine. Sometimes you gotta take a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Cause if I am not in the damage lead in this matchup, I'm going to lose. And what with the key plays here, I'm stuck in the same lane, right? I have to keep going same lane cause I got a lot of damage in same lane. So what I have to do, I have to keep defending well enough. The problem in this kind of matchup is I can't go opposite lane barrels, which is the total problem. Why? Because he has Duchess. If he makes a push, he will literally ignore everything. He will ignore my barrel, he will ignore my princess, and he will just go in and I will lose. So I have to play perfect defense, and he played a giant skeleton at the bridge too. So I have to literally play a perfect defense all the game long. And you can say in this kind of matchup you should always go. That is the difference between winning or losing, and good luck bet players and normal one. So you if they are making a bait down push, you gotta go opposite lane, barrel or even same lane barrel. But if they have decks like this where they have Duchess, you don't want to do that. Like some giant deck also run Duchess, so you don't want to do that, or you will lose because they will just ignore. You will be down you will be down elixir, and then you will be down damage, and then you will lose. Now, how I'm going to win this matchup? So I have to play clean defense again and again and again and again. Even the problem is I could take a little bit of damage in triple. Like he has a lot of units. Like he has he has a RG. I think I misplaced that cannon. Yeah, RG is going to get 2 hits. Now he will be in the damage lead. So how to keep the pressure on? What I'll do? The good thing is I have two princesses down, right? So I'll just play another princess. I'll just play another knight. And now what I have to do is I have to log and keep forcing out his fireballs on defense. Because if feel fireballs on offense, I'm going to lose. So that was a horrible RG. I can just go very aggressive with my guards and knight, and I will just keep playing my log. And I will keep playing even if I'm going same lane, because I got to force out his fireball. If he fireballs on offense, I'm going to lose. And then I will just play a knight. I will just play a barrel. So he has to log that. And then even if he wants to fireball, I'll just rocket and I'll win the game. And that's how you win against mid ladder decks. It's a little bit tricky, but if you play perfect defense, if you play good offense in single and you get good damage lead against Duchess, you are going to win. So in our second match, we are against, let's see what this guy will be playing. So if you don't have either Princess or if you don't have, okay, it could be a fast cycle bait dev or it could be minor poison. Against minor poison, you don't gonna want a same lane because if you go, that would be the first more common mistake against minor poison. If you go a same lane against minor poison guy, you are going to lose. And minor poison is a very tough matchup for you. But since I have cannon, it's a very good it's not that tough. It's going to be a good matchup for me because if you have Inferno Tower, minor poison is very tricky. But if you do have cannon, it's going to be in your favor. And if you have Tesla, it's in your favor too. Cause cheap building always will win against minor poison. So what will happen is, and the second common mistake would be always get your princess going. If you play princess on defenses a lot, I mean sometimes you have to play princess on defense, but if you go princess for a defense or a lot and you play passive with your princess, you are going to lose. And what's going to happen is most probably that I have to go opposite lane somehow, because if I keep going same lane, like see, I have 3700 HP on my tower, he has 2700. You will think, oh, you have 1k damage lead, why not go same lane? Minor poison players will always make a way to like get the damage lead, and that was a pretty good princess ice spirit placements to bypass that cannon and go to my tower. By the way, if you wanna learn the tips or tricks, I can make a separate video on that, on like sweaty 10 to 15 log bit tips which is important, like that princess one which bypasses cannon. So now I have to be a little bit careful because I was down elixir, so I'll just play guards. And he played a wall breaker opposite lane, which is totally fine. So the main question is why always goes opposite lane, right? The thing is, with in most of the matchups you have to go opposite lane, right? But at the same time with barrels, what you wanna do is you have to keep both the lanes open. Like if this guy wanna go same, if this guy will go the same lane, right? What I have to do is I have to go opposite lane because that wall breaker just connected, and now suddenly he's almost in the damage lead, right? So that's the problem against minor poison. They can keep getting minor chips, but you can't rocket. You have to be careful. Now, what I will do is I won't rocket. I'll try to predict his minor. He didn't predict, he will just poison that. Now, how I'm going to win this matchup? What I have to do is I will just rocket same lane, and what I have to do is I have to play Ice Spirit and Knights a lot to catch that minor, because if I let that minor go a lot, I'm going to lose. And it's not about minor poison, sometimes it's just about minor chip, because they can continuously get minor chip. So what I will do is I'll play princess opposite lane to shift the momentum in the opposite lane, and I will just play guards for that defense. And this is perfect. He is ignoring the left side barrel, he is totally going on the right side. Now what I have to do is that knight is going to get a lot of damage, so I have to cannon instead of princess, because if I play princess he will just cycle to another poison, and he will go same lane against same lane, and I don't want to go same lane against this guy. I want to go opposite lane, so he will just play minor poison again, right? I wasn't able to predict it. Now what I have to do, how I'll win from this point, right? I have to get rockets down. I don't care. I need 4 rockets and I need it right now, so I'll just rocket number 1. I have to defend perfectly. I'll just play princess again on the opposite side because I need to defend that queen. I'll just play guards, and what I will do is I'll play ice spirit and then I'll play a knight. So my okay, that ice spirit jumped on the skeleton, it's totally fine. How to get another rocket doing? There's no other option for me to like just play a rocket, because if I don't play a rocket, I'm going to lose. I got to play a rocket, and now I got to catch the miners, and I have to get 2 rockets down. So what he's going to do? He might play like queen at the bridge to pressure me, but then I have to get like a last second log on that wall breakers, and then I have to get a cannon. I have to get another rocket. That's most likely going to happen. So there is the miner. He will most probably play a last second wall breaker. So I have to get a last second log going, and then I can just get rocket to win against miner poison. If I would have gone same lane, I would have lost. Yeah, that's how we win against miner poison. So in our third and last match, we are against. Let's see what this guy is playing. This is an interesting starting hand, so I'll just knight at the back. He has musky, so it could be either 2.6. It could be like balloon cycle, or it could be any deck. So let's see what this guy is playing. He has hero knight. It could be mortar too. So I'll just play guard. So I win the bridge battle and I get to more know about his deck. So He has a nice golem too. It could be miner or it could be some type of loon deck, I'm assuming. So I'll just play a princess and I'll play a ice spirit. Okay, and I have got a hit a late rocket on that balloon. So balloon kind of decks is a very easy matchup. If you wanna know, first you gotta know what their small spells are. If they have like two small spells, it's a little bit tough, but with the log weight, it's going to be your matchup. And against balloon, what could be the two common mistakes? You gotta play a rocket more instead of playing cannon more against balloons, because if they get like a good balloon and you have already played a cannon, you can't overcome it with a rocket because they will cycle another balloon and you will get stuck in the cycle where you just have to cannon again, take hits, and you will lose the game. So here's log, right? Log is interesting. It's still good matchup because I have good defenses against Balloon and he doesn't have a miner. If he would have a miner, it would have been a little bit tough. But yeah, second common mistake would be not utilizing a princess well. Cause seriously, he can't kill a princess on my side of the board. Like Hero Muskie, I mean Evo Muskie is the choice, but rather than that, he has to play logs on defense, right? So if I play my princess game well, if I stack princesses, I'm going to win. And what would the key play? Key play would be always obviously to stack the princesses and protecting well enough. So now how I'm going to win this from this point, right? I have to, even if I go same lane in this matchup, it doesn't kind of matter. I have to keep playing my princess well and I have to kind of protect it. If my princess doesn't live in the spot, it did live. So that's pretty good. I'll just play a goblin barrel and he has to lock this, right? So I'll just play a knight high and then I will play a guard troop to pressure him because my princess is locked on the tower, and I'll just play a ice spirit so my princess lives, hopefully. Okay, miner killed it, it's totally fine. No, miner didn't kill it, my princess is on tower too. So yeah, and he played a log and he missed my princess. So what I'll do, I'll play a knight at the back because he already has a muskie. I'll just play a little bit passive right now, and how to do this again and again. How to force out his log on offense, on either defense, and I can utilize the other play. So I'll just play a princess again, and then I'll just wait a little bit. I'll just play a log on that miner, and I have to get a guards going on that tile. And since he has miner, it's a little bit tough, but it's totally fine. I'll just play a ice spirit for that muskie, and that's going to be a full counter. He messed up his hero musketeer, I mean Evo musketeer, which is totally fine. Now, at this point, how can I lose from this point, right? If he gets a good Evo bats like he's trying to do, or if he gets a good Hero Knight ability, and then I rock it, and then Hero Knight stays at 1 HP, that's how I'm going to lose. So what I have to do is, I don't care. Don't care, guys. If they are playing balloon and if you are in such a good damage lead, don't try to risk and rocket cycling to end the game. Just play your defense correctly. Just rocket, 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 rocket. Because if you rocket, you have fast cycle them because you have cannon, right? Even if you're Tesla, it doesn't matter. You still got fast cycle. That was a good prediction on the miner. I messed up that ice spirit, which is totally fine. See, I won't rocket. I know that Muskie is going to get a little bit of damage, but I won't care. I'll take a little bit of damage and I'll be good because I'm in the damage lead. But I'll still keep going rocket for that because the only way I lose from this point is if he keeps playing. If I don't rocket the miner, yeah. So that's the problem with going same lane. Like this guy stacking musketeers for my barrels. He's stacking hero knights at the bridge. Like at this point I can play evo cannon. Why? Because I already have cannon alive. So even if that cannon would have died, I would have won. And yeah, that's how easy it is. And yeah, have a great day ahead.